just the way God meant it to be. When we were created in his image. I know you don't like it, but I got to preach it anyhow. You can call me scared all you want, but I've been married now 21 years, and God is doing a great work, and I'm still in love with the same woman, and I ain't got my mind on nobody else, because I know I can't find nobody else that's going to put up with my mess for 21 more years, and I don't have time to raise another woman. Y'all ain't going to talk. The devil is a liar. I like the way she cooked. I like the way she dressed and smelled. I don't care if it's burnt up, I'm still going to eat it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. And very seldom does she make a mistake. Oh, God help me. Everybody making fried chicken, and it tastes so good before it come out the grease. It's a sure enough fine chicken mama. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. God is a good God. And I learned over the years not to eat at another woman's house. I eat at mama's house before I eat at another woman's house, because I got to please her and nobody else. Son, it's all right to eat at your mama's house, but if you eat at too many houses, your mind might get twisted. Oh, thank you, sir. Gotta watch yourself. He says, number 6, made glorious. He said, made glorious. We once were accurate reflections of God's glory, and when we bore his image, but now through the grace of Christ and his power to transform us, we can be conformed to his glory again. So he said in Philippians 3:21, as I go back to my original premise, who will transform the body of our humble state into conformity with the body of his glory by the exertion of the power that he has even to the subject all things to himself. He said in 2 Corinthians 3:18, but we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed in the same image from glory to glory, just as from the Lord. He said, point number 7, made powerful. Do you ever feel powerless to change anything, to do anything important or significant, even to exceed or succeed in the most basic elements of living in obedience to the Lord? God assures us that apart from him, your assessment is accurate, but that in him all things are possible. You are powerful in Christ to do anything he expects of you. But then he said, preacher, in Philippians 3:21, who will transform the body of our humble state into conformity with the body of his glory by the exertion of the power that he has, even to subject all things to himself. Somebody shout glory. That's God doing something that we cannot do. He provides the ability to accomplish everything that matters in this life, because the power of Christ dwells in us and in you. You have the power of the Holy Ghost abiding in you. So it is our privilege to be transformed from impotent, powerless creatures who thank you, sir, who only rarely have the strength to do what God desires, and what would showcase his image in us. Transform to powerful men, transform to powerful women who not only believe every word of the gospel as the truth, but also have the power to demonstrate God's glory in all things that we do. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, the transformation is about taking place. It's already taking place. He said in Colossians 1, starting at the 9th verse, he said, and so from that day we heard, we have not ceased to pray for you, asking that you be filled with the knowledge of his will in all spiritual wisdom and understanding, so as to walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, fully pleasing him, bearing fruit in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God. May you be strengthened with all power to his glorious might, for all endurance and patience with joy. Thank you, sir. Isn't that what it says? He says, the ultimate change is in 1 John 3:2. Beloved, now we are children of God. It has not yet appeared what we shall be like. But we know that when he appears, we shall be like him, because we shall see him just as he is, transformed into his likeness. Not into our likeness, but into his likeness, into the likeness of his dear son. Watch this, and I'm closing, because we go through the transformative state on a daily basis. Paul puts it this way. He said, this tent, this tabernacle is destroying. It is decaying. It is falling apart. And the closer we get to the total destruction of one tent, we get to the perfection of another that's already been made. Thank you, sir. Because we must be transformed into his likeness by his process. Thank you, sir. Because there's no way in the world you can get saved tonight and walk like I'm walking tomorrow. It is a process. You got to walk into this daily transformation. Watch this. Because after a time, we always assume there's nothing else to learn. There's nothing else to gain. And the devil is a liar. The devil has 7,000 years up on you. So there's nothing you can do to impress an old dog with old tricks. And the best you can do is to learn his modus operandi.